Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another one of our pick a card reading. This is a love pick a card reading. I absolutely love doing these readings. I haven't done one in a while. However, I just want to quickly remind you to please like, share and subscribe this video, as well as to click that notification bell to be notified of future videos like this one. I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose from pile 1, 2 or 3. And once you have chosen your pile, we'll get cracking on with your reading. Okay, let's move to pile number 1. Let's move these cards out of the way. Okay. Hope all is well with you, pile number 1. Let's take a look at how your person is thinking and feeling about yourself and the situation, and then we're going to get some channeled messages as well. Okay, so the first card we have is the Lover's card. Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini yourself. Now, this individual, I feel, feels a strong attraction towards you, okay? But there's an situation that is preventing you from both coming together is what I'm picking up. I feel like this person is more of a thinker. This individual may think about what they would like to do. They could be more of a dreamer. And when I say dreamer, I'm not talking like in a Pisces-like way, although we have the High Priestess, but we'll get to her in a minute. This person may fantasize about you. This person daydreams definitely about you, but more so they daydream about what they would like to say to you if they were to have the courage to pluck up to come and say what they're thinking. Again, I feel like this individual is a person that thinks about what they will do, but doesn't take any action. For some of you, yourself and this person may just communicate over the phone. You may know of this person, you may know of the same people. This individual may know your family members, but there's something about, being in separation from each other. However, this person feels very strongly attracted to you, but they feel as though there's a lot of blockages in the way, because we have the High Priestess. So this individual, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini. This individual flip-flops with their emotions. One minute they're all in, the next minute they change. Because remember, Gemini and Pisces belong to the mutable group, and mutables do tend to change, right? They're very adaptable, I should say. So this individual may feel like being in a situation with you may not be adaptable, hence why they may want to choose to be in secret. There's something secretive about this person. This person tries to hide their emotions, or they don't reveal the true depths of their emotions. They like to intellectualize their emotions as opposed to being honest. This is a head over heart type person, though they do have a lot of heart. This person chooses to ignore their intuition is what I'm picking up right here. I feel for some of you, something may have occurred before, but this person may have put a stop to it. Yeah. We have the Four of Cups. I feel like this individual may have put a stop to a situation evolving between yourself and them. Maybe in the past, you may have offered your cup of love to this person and this person turned you down. This person may have turned you down, pile number 1, due to fear of how intense the connection really was. There's a telepathic link that this person feels and shares with you that they try to deny. This person is, it's almost like they're fighting with themselves. No, it can't be, I can't allow such a person to have a hold over me. However, this individual is drawn to you. They're very sexually attracted to you. They're very mentally attracted to you, and energetically and spiritually attracted to you. But at the same time, this person is in the energies of trying to shun the actual connection. It's what I'm picking up. For some of you, this individual is, they could be watching you, because with the Lover's card, it does represent Gemini, and Gemini's ruled the 3rd house, which is all about the internet, your neighborhood. So if you live within the same neighborhood as this person, and this person could be keeping an eye on you, but pretending as though they don't care. That could be a thing as well, right? We have the Empress card. Now, I am picking up this some sort of mother figure or some sort of female energy involved in this actual situation. And, you know, for some of you, this individual may still live with their mother, and they don't want you to know that they live with their mother, because we've got someone here and we've got the Empress, which does represent a female figure. The Empress could also be a wife, but for some of you, you could actually be married to this person. You could be in a relationship with this individual, and you may feel like their mother or sister is interfering in the connection. If you resonate with that, then this individual is aware of the fact for some of you. But for others of you, if you're with this individual and you feel like their family members are interfering, then this person's almost like turning a blind eye to the fact that their family members are interfering. It's almost like this individual has a loyalty, which you should, but not all the time. Like if you have family members that can have a negative impact in your life, then I don't really feel that you should place all your loyalty on them because they're family. Like, family shouldn't make your life unhappy or uncomfortable. It doesn't matter who the person is. If the person is causing disarray in your life, then you have every right to remove yourself and cut those people off, regardless if they're family or not. This individual that you're connecting with could feel a sense of obligation to their family members, whether it's their sister or their mother. You know, it's almost like they know what's happening, but they're turning a blind eye to it. And there's if you resonate with that storyline, it's almost like this individual is under some sort of spell. And I don't want to scare you. I'm not saying that this individual family member has done a spell. I feel like they are very consumed by, maybe they grew up in a single mother household where their mother, relied on them as they had gotten older. But there's some sort of mental entrapment that they are bounded in. I feel like there could be manipulation here. Oh, but if you leave me, what's going to happen to me? Who's going to look after me? That type of energy. So there's some sort of emotional manipulation going on in regards to a situation if you're encountering somebody and you may feel like their family members are too involved in your relationship. You may have tried to say to this person, look, I think that your sister's getting too involved, or your mother's too controlling. And they're like, no, almost to the point where they may have made you feel as though you're making it all up. This person turns a blind eye to it. It's almost like they want to please you and please their mother too. For others of you, I feel like, you could be in a relationship with this individual and you may have felt that your person has been acting withdrawn towards you or has been withdrawn towards you. And if that is the case, this individual is withdrawn because, it could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening, is what I'm picking up right here. For some of you, this could have something to do with a pregnancy. You may have found out that you're pregnant. There could be conversations around having a child, and this person could be quite fearful of having a child. What would that mean for our relationship? Would it cause a separation within our relationship? It will change the dynamics of our relationship. Even if this person is thinking those thoughts, this individual still finds you highly attractive. They still see you as someone that is very beautiful, someone that they love. Despite the fact that they've been withdrawn, they still want to be in a relationship with you, but they feel as though you're on different pages. They may not feel emotionally ready yet for that next step. For others of you, I definitely feel a sense, and even for those of you that resonate with that, your person still finds you highly attractive. They're very attracted to you. They see you as their ultimate one. They see you as very beautiful, very nurturing, someone that will make an amazing mother. It's almost like they're not ready yet. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This person may not feel as though they've matured enough to be in the energies of, I'm feeling the Emperor now, the Emperor and the Empress. They're like a couple. This person wants to, heal a certain pattern within their life in order to give you what you deserve, because there's huge attraction there. But for some of you, I am picking up that there could have been a separation in a relationship, and it could have been due to other people interference within your relationship. This individual wants you to know that it's not over. This is unfinished business. Okay. For some of you, this person wants you to know that whoever has been interfering, it could be people from your neighborhood, right? They are still, they are still in connection with these people, if that makes any sense. Because there's something about someone wanting to turn a blind eye to an actual fact that may have caused a lot of drama in your relationship. You may have been the one to say, look, this is what's going on. I feel like these people are too involved, etc., etc. Because Gemini rules the third house, which is all about communication. And I'm hearing gossip. There may have been gossip about your relationship, or there could have been, like I said, you both know the same people, but there could have been actual people in your neighborhood gossiping about you, or telling your person things, or telling you things. It's just too much people getting involved in your relationship, which may have caused a separation, which I feel, someone, either yourself or this person, may have rejected the other due to the interference of other people. For some of you, it's some sort of mother figure or sister. And if that is the case, then regardless of the situation, your person wants you to know that it's between yourself and them, it's unfinished business. And for some of you, they're still in connection with these individuals, right? Because we've got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person is, whoever you're dealing with, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Pisces, or a Taurus Gemini cusp. Or you could be of those signs, right? It's heavy water and an air here. So I feel like this person is very detached, and you may be thinking to yourself, this person's so detached from the truth. This is why, them being detached actually destroyed our connection. So this individual, I feel, it's almost like they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to see the truth. They know that they have deep feelings for you, but they're choosing to keep it a secret. And again, this is an indication for some of you that this person is still trying to appease other people, as well as being and trying to appease, being with you. That's for some of you. Or from what I'm seeing, this person just can't see it. This person is not connecting to their intuition in regards to what you have been saying, in regards to what this is what it's saying to me. But overall, this person has strong attraction to you. They don't want the situation to be over. They want to be able to balance out, whatever else is going on in their life, whether it's their friendships, because you may not like their friends. It's something around that. You may feel like their friends are bad company, and this person is turning a blind eye to that fact, is what I'm seeing here. They're not going to end the situation with whoever you feel is bad company, or it could even be family members. You may be like, look, your family members, they don't want the best for us. So this is an indication that your person, despite them not seeing, this truth for what you see it as, they still have strong feelings for you. They want to be able to balance out having you in their life and having their friends in their life, or having you in their life or their mother or their sister. They do feel it's a deep, strong spiritual connection. This is why they can't let the situation go. I feel with this type of situation, there does need to be a conversation that needs to take place. For some of you, you may have given this person an ultimatum. Okay, because you may have children for this individual, or there could have been talks about having children in the future, is what I'm picking up. And if you resonate with that, then this person may feel like they still need to evolve. They still need to grow before you decide to have children. Is what I'm picking up right here. Okay, so what would your person like to say to you, pile number 1? For some of you also, I feel like, this individual could be saying that where they were, because for some of you this is a separation, okay? I can't get past that. And in the past you may have given this person your cup of love, and this person may have shunned you and turned you down. And this individual, you know, they are aware that there's a deep spiritual connection, you know, that goes way beyond this lifetime, but they choose to ignore it. But at the same time, they don't want to completely close the door. They still want some sort of growth with you, you know. And again, I feel like it's this person's emotions. Don't take it personal. It's easier said than done. But, you know, this individual, you know, there could be a friend. They could even be a family member. This could even be, for some of you, your mother, right? They feel as though, you know, despite them wanting there, there to be growth, you see how my voice went? This person's not ready to communicate as yet. This person may have snuck away in the past. They may have left in the past. They may have done something untrustworthy in the past. However, in their mind, it's like, I'm still loyal to you. Just because I've done this or I done that doesn't mean I'm not loyal. I'm still loyal to you, but it's better I love you from a distance, because if I'm to stay with you, then I may do something that may hurt you, because I feel like this person may have done something in the past. They may have abruptly ended a situation, Ten of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So this is the indication that a situation may have ended and then it came back together again. Seven of Swords. So this person does have the potential energies of being in a Seven of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So it's like this individual is saying that I do still have these tendencies, and I know that you are deserving of the best of me, but I don't know if I can give you the best of me. I still want to grow something with you. These ain't even the channel messages yet, but this is what I feel when I look at these cards. There has been some, there's some sort of stuck energy here with this person, wanting to leave the situation, but at the same time feeling like they can't, but knowing that if they stay, they won't be accepting to what you have to offer. And this person, you know, if you resonate with that, this individual, they run away from their emotions as well, because we've got Seven of Swords under High Priestess. High Priestess is very spiritual, right? She knows all the answers. So this is a clear indication of, you know, I feel that this individual is running away from their intuition. They're very head over heart is what I'm picking up. But at the same time, they still want to birth and grow something with you. And their feelings will always remain is what I feel here. Because they don't want to, you know, on one hand, we've got the Empress, like, I want to birth something, I want to grow something. And then we've got the Ten of Swords, you know, which indicates there may have been an ending, but they want to resurrect something with you. For some of you, this person wants to communicate. They want a conversation is what I'm picking up right here, okay? Now, let's take a look at their channel messages for you, pile number one. What is pile number one's person's channel messages for pile number one, please? Work on yourself, 1 and 2, which is free. So you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, Gemini, cusp also. It's time to work on yourself and to raise your vibrations. What you want to see manifesting in your life starts with you. Doing things that you enjoy helps to raise your vibrations, as well as meditation and praying. Get in touch with yourself. Start loving yourself again, and treat yourself every now and again to make yourself happy. So this individual, you know, their channel message is two things. They are wanting you to know that they're focused on self. They're focused on working on themselves. They are focused on what makes them happy. This is quite a very, you know, focused inwardly, an inwardly focused person, if that makes any sense. But, you know, this person, for some of you, would like you to also do the same. Okay, because with the High Priestess card right here, this is an indication that this person could be on a spiritual journey, getting in touch with their spirituality, because there's a realization that, why do I act the way I do? You know, we do have a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and it opposes Gemini. So this person could be a Gemini, like I mentioned, or a Pisces. There's both mutable signs, right? So there's a change that's occurring within this person. They want to rid of certain ways of being. They want to rid of acting spontaneously, because I feel like in the past they may have acted abruptly. They may have ended things abruptly. They may have said inappropriate things. There's something here which they want to actually change, and they're trying to work on themselves. And part of that working on themselves includes, you know, getting in touch with themselves spiritually. And they are basically saying that I'm now working on myself. I'm trying to iron out my you know, my quirks. You know, we all have quirks, nothing wrong with that. But this person is aware that their quirks have caused a lot of damage and pain in the past. And, you know, this individual, you know, they are going on their spiritual journey. They could be doing research. They could be researching what your actual connection with them is. And they are understanding that, you know, once they work on themselves, and if you work on yourself, then you can be in alignment with each other. Or, you know, right now is not the right time to get with me because I'm still working on myself. And if I'm to come back into your life, I may potentially hurt you again. So for now, focus on you, because I'm actually focusing on me is what, you know, this is what I'm getting with this individual. Let's see what else we have. Channel messages from pile number one's person, please. This person could be consulting a counselor, could be thinking about seeing a counselor. There's definitely, I think maybe in the past they may have shunned any type of help that you were trying to offer. You know, this person may not have wanted to open up. There was issues around that, not wanting to emote, trying to run away from their feelings. They have your back, 2 and 1 again, which is free. This person will be there through the good times as well as the bad. Maybe you fear that they will abandon you, but this person wants to be there for you and let you know that they will be there and they won't give up on you or the connection. So this individual, you know, it's almost like this person is aware that in the past they've let you down. And they want you to know that regardless of what happened in the past, I will always be there for you. Whenever you need me, just pick up the phone, text me, call me, because 2 and 1 equates to free. And Geminis rule the 3rd house, and the 3rd house is about communication, or, you know, the neighborhood, the internet. This person wants you to know that even if they're not physically there, they will still be there for you if you reach out to them via phone call, via email, text, whatever the case may be. They ain't going anywhere, but this person has a very detached and floaty, easy breezy energy. So they also want you to know that sometimes I'm not going to be there all the time. There's Taurus energy in this person's chart, which highlights the loyalty that this person, you know, I feel like they have the potential to give that loyalty, but they are very consumed by what other things are going on in their world. They're very self-focused as well. And it's almost like whenever something happens that occurs in your connection, it's only after the situation they realize, oh wow, I shouldn't have done that. I should have listened, or I should have did this, or, you know, but their sense of loyalty, you know, may not align with your sense of loyalty. This is why we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse to highlight I'm not going anywhere. But even if I am in your life, I may not be presently there all the time. And you have to think to yourself, pile number 1, if you will still want this type of energy in your life. This could be a friendship for some of you. This could be a family member. For some of you, this could be a love situation. But this person is very, I'm here today, gone tomorrow, but I'm still loyal to you. This is what I'm picking up. But, you know, because they're saying that they will always be there for you. They'll have your back whenever you need them. But this is like a communication number. This to me represents more, I will always be there if you want to talk. I may not physically be there, but I will always be there if you would like to talk, right? Now let's take a look some more. Channel messages for pile number 1, please. They want you. Okay, number 4. So this is, leaning more on stability, because 4 does represent stability. 4 in numerology does represent Uranus, and Uranus is transiting Taurus right now. So this person could be a Taurus sun, rising, Venus, moon, or Mars. And, I feel like with this Uranus transit, it could be affecting this person, okay? So on one hand, they could feel like, I want to end it. And on another hand, it's like, I can't leave this connection, because again, there is a strong sense of loyalty here. And this card is representing that they actually do want you. This person wants every part of your being. They find you sensual, seductive, passionate, and fun. You want this person too, and you both can't take your eyes or hands off each other. You have ignited a fire inside this person, and they have a passionate connection with you. This person enjoys spending time with you. So this is an indication that there has been some sort of physical encounter between yourself and this individual in the past. For others of you, if it's not a romantic relationship, there's a strong indication that you spent some time with this individual. Maybe going out for a meal, maybe, socializing with each other, etc. Right? So this person does miss those times that they shared, right? And they want to experience those things again. However, I do feel there's a strong sense that this individual will not be around as much as you may want them to be. And, if that's cool with you, then it can work. But this individual is a person that, their level of loyalty might not align with yours. You may want something more deeper. This person's a bit more superficial for me. And that may be cool with you, depending on where you are in your life right now. And if it's a situation of taking this connection to the next level, getting married, moving in, having a child, then this individual is basically saying that they're always going to be there. But right now, they're trying to focus and work on themselves, okay? But they do enjoy how the relationship is now. Let's not make things too serious. They enjoy the connection. They enjoy the physical aspects of the connection. But this relationship could be early days for some of you, but for some of you, you may have been with this person for 3 years, 4 years. And this person feels like they need to wait a little bit longer because they need to mature, especially if they're having some sort of Uranus transit, okay? They want to be more stable. There's something about, excuse me, them lacking stability. This could be financially, they could be jumping from job to job. So this could be an indication as to why they're not ready to settle down and commit as yet. However, they're not going anywhere. If they've been distrustful in the past, they're basically letting you know that they're not like that anymore. Those ways are over. Those ways are gone, right? For some of you that, this individual is, still in connection with people that you feel are detrimental to your relationship, this person, is expressing that they only want you. They don't want anyone else. These people are my family, or I've known these people for a long time. I can't just cut them off, but I'm hearing you now. I'm starting to hear you now because I'm getting in touch with my intuition. The more I'm working on myself, the more I'm seeing what you've been speaking about, and I only want you. Okay, and don't worry, if it was to be a choice, I would choose you each and every time. Yes, even if it is my family, I would choose you. But I feel for some of you, this is a friendship. This could be friends that are like family members. It's some people that live in the neighborhood, but they want you to know that it's always going to be you. You don't have nothing to fear and you don't have nothing to worry about. We'll take one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. What does pile number one's person want to say to pile number one, please? Honesty. 3 and 1, which is 4. Taurus energy. Someone is not being honest within this partnership. It may be time to have an honest discussion in a peaceful setting, in a calm way, about how you both feel. So this individual feels like they want to feel secure within themselves to be able to have an honest discussion about, how they really feel, because they are aware that their words may not always align with their actions, and they may also want to mention something about their situation regarding their job. They may also want to mention a situation regarding taking that next leap of faith, because this could have been a thing. You may have discussed children with this person, or moving in or getting married, and this person may have shunned the idea. And this person wants to be given the opportunity to explain to you the reasons around that. Maybe not being ready yet, maybe because they're not where they want to be financially. Maybe their home situation is, up and down, and they don't want to bring you into that chaos. There's something around this that they want to actually be honest with you about. They want to actually give you that, respect to explain to you what the situation is, so you don't think that it's you. But this is what I'm getting for you, pile number one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please comment below if you resonate with the storyline, and I will speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. It's been an absolute pleasure. Peace out. Okay. Part number two. Let's take a look about how your person thinks and feels about you. Okay. So this energy, it could be, you may have chosen pile number one, but with this energy right here, this person is feeling overwhelmed, overburdened, stressed out. They could be very tearful. This is a separation. Okay. Person may have like a Mercury in Gemini. This person is grieving some sort of loss. This person is grieving the loss of a friendship, the loss of a relationship, most definitely. It's been an end of an era, I feel. But this person doesn't want to come to terms with this fact that you could be dealing with an air sign, someone that's very mental. Definitely mutable energy I'm picking up right here, okay? But this individual, I feel, is not doing too well. They're trying to avoid their grieving. They're trying to avoid their healing as well. It's almost like I'm getting a sense of, no, it's not happening. It's not real. And even 5 cards came out with this reading. You could be dealing with a Gemini. This person's very avoidant in regards to their emotions. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way because sometimes when I look at all the cards, I get overwhelmed and I like to just focus on one card at a time. So with this card, the 9 of Swords, this person is trying to figure out ways of how they can put an end to this mental and emotional anguish. This person cannot sleep. Okay, this person is in disbelief as to what has happened. For some of you, you may have had an argument. For some of you, some sort of realization has come to light with this individual, and I definitely feel that this person is mourning a certain aspect of this relationship. Now, for some of you, you may have said to this individual, I simply want to move. I'm still going to be in a relationship with you, but I cannot live in the same area, or I'm moving out. There's something here about this person being in total shock and disbelief and hanging on. I was about to say clinging on. Trying to, I wouldn't necessarily say they're in that energy as yet, but you may have been in a long-term relationship with this person. Okay, and I'm getting a sense that during that connection, some of you've left this person, right? During this connection, this person has given you a lot of emotional, made you have a lot of emotional anguish and turmoil. And I'm hearing that the tables have now turned. So for some of you that chose this pile, you just wanted to know how this person is doing now that you've probably cut them out of your life. And this person is missing you. They're not doing too well. They're reminiscing. That's the thing. That's what I'm wanting to say. This person may have Cancer in their chart. They are reminiscing on what once was. Cancer or Scorpio. Okay. Cancers, they can hold on to things from the past. Scorpios, being a fixed sign, they can do that too. And when they're not highly evolved, they can become very angry and bitter and seek, wanting to seek revenge, if not highly evolved. This person may have Scorpio in their chart, or they could have Cancer in their chart. They're very, they're holding on to sentiment is what I'm picking up. They're definitely holding on to sentiment. And they see your connection as very sentimental. They're in shock, pile number 2. They cannot believe the situation is over. Or they cannot believe that, for some of you, you've moved on with someone else. This could be an ex-partner. And they cannot believe you've moved on, because when you were with this individual, it may have been a situation of they will never leave me, because I feel like this person may have done a lot of things and you may have turned a blind eye to it. And something happened which made you, say enough is enough. And this is what this person doesn't understand. They're like, wait a minute. You could be an air sign or you could be a fire sign, but I'm picking up strong air here, air and water. I haven't got any, people cards. So this is just the energy. This person could have air in their chart. You can have air in your chart, or water in your chart as well. This person's trying to move forward with this fire energy coming through here. But I feel more so they could have like a Venus in Leo, or you can have a Venus in Leo or Sagittarius. But they're trying to focus on, because when I say, I'm thinking like Mars energy as well. They want to push through this funk that they're in, and that's what they're in. They're actually in a funk. They are trying to move past it. They are wanting to, on one hand, it's like they're trying to be positive, trying to forget about it. They could be out partying, they could be, talking to a lot of different people, meeting up with different friends, so they don't have to forget about it. But when they're by themselves, pile number 2, it all comes back. That Celine Dion song, it's all coming back to me now. Because this person doesn't like to deal with their emotions. They don't want, sometimes emotions can be too overwhelming, I understand, but this is a very avoidant individual. You may want to go and check out pile number 1, but this is a very avoided individual, and they cannot believe the loss that's occurring. They cannot believe this is happening to them, because they should actually be healing and slowing down right now, but that would mean they will have to face the pain. That would also mean that what has happened is the truth, and they can't get over it. And, you may have ended the connection, or they may have ended the connection, but I feel it's more on your part, okay? Because like I said, this individual may have done things in the past, and, they may have done things in the past that were untrustworthy, but, they may have changed their ways, but I feel like they changed their ways too late, and they feel a sense of guilt of, you will never realize that I've actually changed now. You will never get to see that I've actually changed now. I'm going to have to go back to my old ways, because not having you in my life means that there's no point. It's almost like now that you've left this person, they've now realized how much you actually mean to them. You were their home, you were their joy, you were their happiness. They placed so much of their happiness and joy in your hands that they, felt uncomfortable with that fact and that knowledge that they played games to make you feel as though you didn't have as much power as you did anyway over them. And now it's almost like this person feels a sense of regret. Why didn't I, tell my pile number 2 sooner how much they meant to me? But again, this person doesn't like to get in touch with their emotions. And they have changed. For some of you, they haven't, but there's a tendency to go back to this type of energy that they were in before, and they realize that they should have been trustworthy in the past. And this is another thing. This individual, they feel as though, excuse my phone, guys. They feel as though one of the reasons why the situation came to an end is because of their behavior. And this individual definitely misses you, is what I'm picking up. They definitely miss you, and they are thinking and hoping that eventually you can both have the 4 of Wands. They don't know how they're going to get back to this 4 of Wands, but they're having hope. But then when they look around at their reality, they see that, they just focus on what once was. And again, I don't really feel like this person tells anyone about their innermost thoughts and feelings. They can't even be with their own thoughts and feelings by themselves, because it's just too overwhelming. It's overpowering for this individual. So how does your person feel about you, pile number 2? This person is at a loss, but they're refusing to do the work. They're refusing to do the healing. They don't want to face the pain. This person feels like they need to change, or this person they feel like they've changed. They feel like they're ready for a commitment. And that's what it could be. You may have grown tired of this individual's games. You may have felt this person was not in the right energy to give you something that you deserve. So you may have ended this relationship abruptly for some of you. And this person may have been in an energy of being non-serious. And, this individual also wants you to know that there was never anyone else but you. It was always you. Or if I didn't do that thing, whatever that thing was, pile number 2, then I'll still have my pile number 2 with me. We could have been stable now. We could have settled down by now. It's because of my ways. I wish I didn't act that way. I did. I've sabotaged it. This is what this reading is for me. I've sabotaged the potential of having something stable, something I've always wanted. The very thing I always wanted, I've destroyed. I don't know if I can get it back. I don't want anyone else, except for pile number 2. Okay. What does your person want to say to you, pile number 2? What does pile number 2's person want to say to pile number 2, please? It's time to manifest. Yeah, I did pick up some manifestation energy, because with this individual, yes, they're focused on what once was. And, again, for them to think about the situation is too painful. So one of the reasons why they're not dwelling on the pain, and sometimes it's not good and positive to dwell on the pain, because it can make you feel worse. But in order to transform from a pain, we have to face that pain. We have to accept that pain. It's easier said than done, because when we're in that pain at times, it's very powerful, and especially if you're dealing with a breakup as well, because we've all had a breakup in our life that is just, we may have felt we would never recover from it, and we do come out the other side, and in hindsight it's like, wow, I've really, I got through that. Yeah, you did. But at the time, people may say, oh, move on, you'll meet someone new, but you don't want to be hearing that. Everyone's been through it, and this person's at that state. This person's at that stage. You may have moved away, you may have ended it. This could have been ended for some time, since last year, November. This person, I feel, they're still in the state of what once was, the good old days. And they don't even want to acknowledge the fact that it's over, because in their mind, there is a glimpse of hope, because I did pick that up. This person is focusing on the future of having that stability. And to me, this person, you could be dealing with a Gemini here, or a Sagittarius here. This is my Sagittarius card, or Aries, but more Sagittarius and Gemini. And this person is in the energy of trying to manifest, using those manifestation tools to their advantage. They could have Pisces or definitely Scorpionic energies in their chart. And we are experiencing Jupiter transit in Pisces right now. And Pisces rules Neptune. So they're using those energies, whether they're aware of it or not. But they're so focused on what they want in some respects for some of you. But for some of you, they're not even focusing on what they want. They're just trapped in what they've lost, and the things that led up to the actual loss of you not being in their life anymore. And they want to manifest you back in, with the 1 and 3 being there. And 1 and 3, represents, it adds up to 4. And if you look here, it's the 4 of Wands. So they are thinking about a happily ever after with you. They don't know how they're going to get it, but they feel like in the now, I'm just going to focus on the good old days, which is making them feel a lot worse. But they have hope at the back of their mind of, and for some of you, this person is they are aware that they are going through a grieving period. There's a small part in their mind of, I'm going to get my happily ever after, but right now, I just can't believe, they're in that type of energy. But ultimately, moving forward, this person wants you to know that they are going to try and manifest you back in. It is time to begin to manifest what you want to bring into your life. Instead of thinking about what you do not want to focus your mind on what you do want. Your visualizations and dreams are never too big. If it is to manifest a new relationship, to fix a current relationship, then the time has come to manifest. So why not start today? Get some paper and a pen and write in the present tense of what you would like to see in your life. Believe that these dreams will materialize. It's time to manifest. So this person is in a state of, regret and hurt, but they are going to manifest you back in. They are going to present to you something very stable. They are aware that in the past they have come towards you in a non-stable way, someone that was non-serious, someone that was non-trustworthy, and they want to come back towards you in a way whereby you can trust them again. again. Like they want to offer you something. Look, if you come with me this time, this cycle, this is what we can do. We can go abroad, we can buy a house. They want to, offer you something, stable so that you will stay. It's what I'm seeing right here, because they feel also it's something about time. If I was given more time, then maybe you would have stayed. Or they're in a lot of self-blame at the moment. We also have no communication in the reverse. So this person wants to communicate with you. Okay, it's 1 and 7, which is 8. You may have blocked this individual. Okay, and this person doesn't. They try to deal with it, but then some sort of realization that this may be for good may have occurred, or this, some sort of feeling of how long is this going to be? Are we not going to speak again or forever? There's something around that. This card says yourself and your specific person are not communicating. There's a lack of communication that could be going on for some time. So this has been going on for a while, maybe 8 weeks, maybe 8 days for some of you, 8 months for some of you, maybe since last year, August. If it is the other person, then allow them space and trust that they will contact you. If it is you, then maybe it's time to pick up the phone. So this person, maybe they may have been the one to pull away. They may have been the one to cut off communication with you. And you may have thought to yourself, okay, you may not want to speak to me again. I'll make it easier for you. Let's not speak to each other ever again. So there's something around that. You've shot this person in a way, because again, I feel like this person played a lot of games, maybe mind games. There was a lot of tricks that occurred in the relationship, but this person is realizing their ways. They're also realizing that I actually want something stable and something serious with this person, because again, I'm just getting a lot of regret. I'm getting a lot of turmoil and what have I done, and a lot of tears and a lot of anguish, a lot of deflection as well, not wanting to face things, facing certain aspects of their personality as to why it led up to this separation, and then being in the energy of no, I'm going to get them back, not really focusing on self, not really focusing on how can I help myself, or what can I do differently if I were to get into another relationship. They specifically are pinpointing you. They want to be in a relationship with you. And for some of you, if you were the one to cut them off, they want you back in order to maybe show you that they're not that way inclined, that you must trust them. But I feel like they've done so much that it's gone past that now. Like you may be in the energies of not wanting to see what other things they can do. You're tired, you're drained. I feel like how they are acting now, the energy that they're in now, is how you were, once upon a time. And you're fed up and you've moved on. For some of you, you've moved on, you've got a new partner. And they're fearing that. This could be a thing. Some of you've moved on with another partner and they're fretting about that. They're worried about that. They're focusing on the good old times as well. They don't like to think about it, but they are realizing that they self-sabotage. They want to manifest you back in. It's almost like they want to turn a blind eye to what healing that they should do to make a situation better. Or, they don't want to even admit to themselves that this connection could have ended for good. Their thing is, I'm going to get them back. I'm going to make everything all right. There's no sort of self-reflection going on here. And, if you've been the one to cut communication, to me, there's a level of, no respect in regards to the fact that you may not want to communicate with them anymore. They're still willing to try and reach out to you. Because this person's stuck on you with the 1 and 7 there, which adds up to 8. 8 is a number of affinity. The energy is ongoing, and 8 rules Capricorn. So this person may have Capricorn in their chart, so they're very traditional in a sense, but they're very, they may even have a Mercury in Capricorn. There's something here. Okay, they could have a Mercury in Capricorn, or that the way they view things is very stuck in their ways is what I'm seeing right here. Okay, so they don't want to budge, they don't want to, and there's a level of lack of respect here as well. And with the 1 and 3, which equals to 4, full rule stability with that Taurus energy, and Uranus is going through Taurus right now. So this person's, they could be up and down. The behavior could be quite erratic. So on one hand, it's like, I can't believe I lost my number two. Then it's like, I'm going to get them back. But it's like disregarding everything as to why you may have cut them off, and still thinking about self and what they want to do, not what you want to do in regards to having your own space. Because it says, if it is the other person, then allow them space. And it's in the reverse. So this is an indication that this person is going to keep trying to win you back just to make them feel good, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so what messages do we have in regards to pile number two's person? What does pile number two's person want to say to pile number two, please? Okay. 3 and 6, which is 9. They can't seem to get you out of their head. They are absorbed by you, and at times it scares them. They have never felt a connection this deep, this real or pure before. They like you, but they fear it at the same time. Don't panic. You've done all you can do. They have to take the right steps to do what they feel is best moving forward. You can only control yourself and not the other person to make the best decision. Trust it will work out. Okay, so this is number 3 and 6, which is 9. So again, this highlights with what I was saying before. This person is, obsessing about, you both not being in connection, you not communicating. For some of you, you may simply just want a break because you've grown tired of this person's behavior, or you just may want to detach away from this individual. But this person is obsessing about you. They want to actually put an end to this type of energy that they are displaying. And they feel like the only way they can put an end to this is by communicating with you, which you may not want to do. But they can't seem to get you out of their head. They are consumed by you. They are consumed by your energy. They are consumed by the connection. They never felt a connection so powerful before, almost to the point where, and maybe for some of you, to the point where they actually sabotaged and destroyed it. Okay, so we also have working together, and it came out in the reverse. 2 and 8, which equals to 10. Take away the 0, which is 1. So in the now, I feel like you're both separated. You're both, on your own, away from each other. This card says you and this person will work on something together that will change both of your lives. You could be planning the future together, which includes moving in together, settling down and having children. Or you both could be thinking about working on a business together. And it's in the reverse. So maybe in the past you wanted these things, and this individual, they may have toyed around with your emotions, and you grew tired. And some of you ended this relationship and seek this situation elsewhere. You grew confident and you moved forward and you found your 4 of Wands with someone else. Now this person has caught wind of this and they're grieving the loss of you. Now they're realizing, wow, I should have, I should have stayed. I should have, given them what they deserved. And now they're stuck on the past. And they're also stuck on what's going to make them feel good, because if you've moved on with someone, they are now thinking about how you're making that person feel good. And it's almost coming from a selfish place of, I want to feel good, but not in the place of what can I give pile number 2 to make them feel good. Why can't we balance the situation out? It's all about this individual now. Okay, it took the absence of you to make this individual realize what they actually had. And for some of you, this person wants you to know that even if we do get back together, I'm still going to be in a very uncertain energy. I still may not want to settle down yet. I still may not want to move in yet. I may still not be able to provide you with the stability that you crave, that you want, that you deserve, because I may not be there yet. There's still an aspect of me that's quite selfish. I know you want these things, and I understand that, why you may have moved on or why you've cut me off, but at the same time, I still want you. So this is quite, I'm going to pull 2 more of this energy, because this is a very tricky, let's see. Channel messages for pile number 2's person, please. Pile number 2's person, please. Channel messages. Okay. Best friends. This could be a friend that you are talking about, or this could have been a connection, a relationship where it didn't get to that serious stage because I feel like this person may have kept self-sabotaging. 2 and 6, which is 8. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, or Venus, or, you know, you may have Capricorn in your chart, or you could be born on the 8th day of any month, or on the 8th, in the 8th month. You and this person are not only becoming closer, you are becoming best friends. The time shared with each other affects the other person in a magical way. They feel happiness when they are with you, which allows them to open up to you more than they know. The connection gets stronger and they feel as though you are their best friend. Venus in Libra. Some of you could be a Libra as well, or some of you could have Saturn in Libra. So I feel like this connection was very, you know, in some respects, it was something that this person had never experienced before. And because they've never experienced this type of connection before, and I'm feeling like Libra and Capricorn, and they're both in the same group, which is the leader group. So Libra and Capricorn square each other. So there's something around this individual. They may have been quite harsh towards you, is what I'm picking up. There may have been, you know, their energy was quite, you know, in some respects detrimental. You know, it's almost like, because when you think of that Saturn energy, and Saturn is, you know, I think it exalts in Libra, but, you know, Capricorn and Libra square each other, and when I think about Capricorn, you know, you think about Saturn, you think about, you know, yes, hard working, etc. And Libra is ruled by Venus, so it's almost like Saturn is squaring off Venus, so they're some sort of face off, right? And the Saturn is restricting the Venus from expressing their true, authentic, loving self. So I feel that in this relationship, you may have felt as though you were restricted in expressing your love. You may have felt this person was blocking you from expressing yourself. You may have felt like, you know, and this could be the thing. Maybe this person's Saturn was squaring your Venus. That could be a thing as well, like in Sanistry. I remember I had that in Sanistry with someone, and, you know, it wasn't a, you know, relaxed relationship in regards to, in terms of expressing one's love. It felt quite restricted. So you may have felt this in this relationship, where when you want to express your love languages were clashing. You know, it wasn't harmonious, you know, or it could be vice versa. But I feel more so this person had a very, you know, they had this, see, I'm struggling to speak here. So you may have felt that you couldn't express yourself with this person. You couldn't tell this person about what you wanted. Or if you did tell this person about what you wanted out of the relationship, and this person would either make you feel like you should have asked, or that's never going to work, or okay, like just made you feel uncomfortable to even mention these things, like why would you ask that, you know? And it will make you look into yourself and feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked that. It will make you doubt yourself. That's the word. You know, this person had this very overbearing way about them, you know, and some of the things you asked for, it was only, you know, it was normal, but they made you feel as though it was too much. They may have made you feel like you were too hard to love, when in fact you weren't too hard to love. And I feel like some of you've moved on and you found someone else. And this person, whoever you've met, this individual is now giving you the love that you always wanted. And now you're realizing that with this new person, you will prefer to be with this person and not with this person that you're no longer with. You know, and now you're realizing, for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, you're realizing that I'm happy that I didn't get what I wanted with this other person, or I wouldn't have met this person that I'm with now. But however, this individual that we are speaking about, you know, we haven't got no people cards, but this person's definitely got Gemini in their chart. They may have a Venus in Gemini, a Moon in Gemini. It could be, you know, they got Scorpio in their chart as well. Possibly Sagittarius as well for some of you, or Aries. But I feel strongly that, you know, this person's very mental, and your separation with them is now forcing them to actually go within. Some of them know of a new relationship that you're in. Some of them feel like, if you're not in a new relationship, I've got to get you. I'm seeing like the Knight of Wands for some of you. And also I'm seeing like the Knight of Pentacles as well. So for some of you, you've moved on to someone else and this individual feels like they have to win you back. But for some of you, it's too late. But how does this person feel about you? They want you back. They realize they made a mistake. For some of you, they know you're in a new relationship. For some of you, they want to communicate with you. And, they're very overwhelmed and burdened due to the fact that you're no longer in communication. You could both be friends as well. And this theme could have played out within that friendship. Okay, where someone could have been older than the other person, and now that you're no longer friends, they're regretting the role that they played within that friendship. It's pretty deep for this person, but there's a lot of work this person needs to do. They need to go within. They need to, analyze the role that they've played instead of trying to, put a plaster over, what's happened and try and win you back, because those issues will still be there. Those issues, need to be rectified, so that they don't happen again. Or if they're going to a new relationship, they don't repeat the same cycle, But this individual, I feel their aim is to have you back, and they're very determined in doing so. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. I'll speak to you soon. Please like, share, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Okay. Pile number 3. Let's see. What does your person think and feel about you, pile number 3? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. Okay, so your person, some of you could be married to this person, or this person is thinking about, I'm hearing marriage on the brain. Some of you, this person wants to actually marry you. They want something serious with you. This could be a same-sex relationship as well. This could be someone that you work with, someone that you go university with. But, this person is definitely thinking about long-term with you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is strong earth energy, okay? For some of you, there could be a choice between 2 males, right? 2 energies are coming up here. So we're dealing with a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. So you could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius and a Taurus. We've got Taurus twice and we've got fire. So for some of you, this individual may feel as though they're going to lose you or they've lost you. So there's 2 different scenarios here. Yeah, we've got the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. Some of you could be a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, right? I'm hearing that this person wants you back. Yeah, this person wants you back because they may feel like, for some of you, you're in a new relationship right now. You may want to go and listen to pile number 2, right? I said the same thing to pile number 2. You may want to go and listen to pile number 1. But the storyline towards the ending of pile number 2, is kind of reminiscing with this storyline. So basically, what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you may have ended a relationship in the past, and you may have moved on and gotten married to someone else. And now this person from the past may want you back. So this could be about a person from the past. So how does this person feel about you? This person feels like you're the one that got away. This person feels like, you should be with them. You should have married them. You should be in a new relationship with them. They should have kept you. Now they've leveled up. They can give you what you deserve, but it's too late. You would never go back out with them because you're now with someone else who you seem quite happy with. They could know that. For some of you, this person wants you to know that, yes, I can be stable and I can be passionate as well. And I can now offer you commitment. I'm not going to be in that energy of the Hermit where I shunned you, where I left you out in the cold, where I told you that I wanted to be single. Now I want something quite serious, is what I'm picking up. For some of you, I'm getting a situation of this person saying, I want you back. You know that Usher song. Some of you, could be dealing with a Libra, even though I haven't got any Libra cards here. I got Taurus, Virgo, and Leo and Sagittarius, but some of you could be like Virgo, Libra cusp. But you know that Usher song where he goes, I can't let you go. That's one of them. So this individual may feel like they can't let you go, even though you've moved on. For some of you, I feel like this person can't let you go. And there's another Usher song, but it's not ringing to mind. So how does this person feel about you? This individual feels like you are wife or husband material. You're the person, it's always been you. Even if I acted like I didn't care, it's always been you. For some of you, you may not even resonate with what I'm saying. This person you're in a stable relationship with, and this person wants you to know that they are going to be there for you. They want you to know that they've got your back. They want you to know that they are going to be your provider, your nurturer. Even though they know that you can take care of yourself, they want you to know that you don't have to be by yourself. Okay, you're so used to doing everything on your own that I want you to know that you can rely on me. Pretty sweet. But with the Nine of Pentacles, this is like you know, for some of you, you've been alone for a long time, maybe 9 months, 9 years for some of you, but I feel like you've been alone for a long time, and this person's come in wanting you to know that they're gonna actually, you know, show you that level of commitment that you deserve. They want to be passionate towards you. They feel that you're very passionate. They see that you're very, you know, ambitious. They see you as someone that's sexy, charismatic. They want to be your equal. You know, they want to be that stabilizing foundation for you. They want to offer you that commitment. They want to give you that commitment. This person wants to get married. For some of you, you're not in a relationship with this individual, and this person wants to be in something stable. This person does want something physical with you as well, and they want to pursue you also to make it known. But they don't just want that. They actually want to offer you something long lasting. They've been keeping an eye on you for some time. You are a good match and a good catch is what I'm hearing. You are their ideal. They may have been single for a long time because they were searching for someone like you. Okay, let's take a look at your channel messages. What does pile number 3's person want to say to pile number 3, please? Oh, I just saw thinking of you card. This person's sweet though. Okay, so we've got game playing in the reverse. People only play games when they fear they're losing control. This person could be playing games with you, or you could be playing games with your partner. To play games with another is unfair. It can leave the other person feeling confused and wondering what they have done wrong. And is that fair? If it is you that is playing games, then you may need to ask yourself, why the need to make hurdles for a person who you're dealing with? If it is the other person who is playing games, then you need to ask yourself, is this the type of person that you want to be with? Okay, number 3. In the past, this person you may have perceived this person to play games. So this person wants you to know that in the past, excuse me, in the past, they were not where they wanted to be financially. They didn't feel as though they were ready yet to be in a relationship. So it may have come off as though they were playing games, but they weren't. It was just that they were running from their emotions. They weren't ready for a relationship yet. They're newly single. They may have been married, or they weren't thinking of a commitment. They were trying to find themselves. So even if they pulled away, because it's got something to do with communication, you may have communicated with them, then communication dropped off. It's only because they was not ready yet. And it's not because they were playing games. For some of you, this person and yourself may be speaking, but you know, this person may have communication that's on and off, and this person wants you to know that I will be communicating with you soon, and I don't want you to feel like I'm playing games. It's just simply I'm a person that I'm more action based. I don't really like to talk about, you know, I don't really like long phone conversations in general. I'm more of a face-to-face type of person. I'm more of an actions person than, you know, saying what I'm going to do. It's what I'm picking up with this individual. We also have they are confused in the reverse, which is good. 1 and 4, which is 5. So we've got this Gemini energy coming here. This person may have like that, you know, Gemini moon or Mercury in Gemini, or, you know, if they had a Mercury in Gemini, they will want to communicate. They may have like a Venus in Gemini. Well, yes, Venus in Gemini does like to communicate, or Mars in Gemini. There's something Mars-esque, where they like to communicate by actions, okay? Physical actions, being intimate with you. Okay, so we have their mind is clouded with worry and doubt. They're fearing the connection, even though they acknowledge and know that there's a strong connection you both share. And it's in the reverse. So this person wants you to know that they are fully aware of the connection that they share with you. Hence why they want to move towards you. Hence why they want something serious with you. They know people are going to feel like they're rushing into this. They know you may even feel like they're rushing into this. But when they know, and they know that you are the one. And they want to know if you are the one. They've been single for a long time. For some of you, if it's a situation whereby you've moved on, you move forward, this person is coming through with their, indication of saying, sorry, they're coming through with the message of saying, I should say, because it's a clear indication, I should say, I'm still single, I can't get over you. And I know that you've moved on, and I don't blame you because you're an amazing person. I didn't expect you to be single either, but I just can't get over you. And I've never, and even when I have tried to move on from you, I couldn't think about no one but you, because you're the person that I saw myself settling down with. And at the time I wasn't ready to settle down, and I know I've wasted time, but I've got this way about me where I want my own space. But then, when I get my own space, all I do is think about you, and then I try to fill the void, and they weren't you. So it's just like, I don't know what to do, but I realized I've lost out. You are amazing. You were amazing to me, and I pushed you away. Okay, so what does pile number 3's person want to say to pile number 3, please? You are their muse. Yeah, it's 3 and 2, which is 5. This person's got Gemini in their chart. Maybe a Venus in Gemini, Moon in Gemini. This person sees you as someone who inspires them to be their best version of themselves, to live out their fantasies and ideas. You allow this person to be comfortable when they're in your presence. They admire you. You help them to grow, which helps them grow confident also. Venus and Neptune. So you may have had a Venus and Neptune connection whereby you inspired this person. You were this person's ideal, with this Taurus energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is all about beauty and luxury. And you may both have projected that onto each other, or you both projected onto each other an ideal of how you wanted the situation to be. And this person may have felt they couldn't live up to that ideal, but they found you so beautiful. They found you so hypnotic, mesmerizing. But then, their actions didn't reflect how they actually felt. We also have intimacy. There needs to be more intimacy within this relationship. This could mean spending more time with one another, holding hands, staring into each other's eyes to show the other person that they care. Maybe it's time to spend a few nights away from home with each other to give each other a chance to be alone. 1 and 9, which is 10. And to be together to reconnect. So for some of you in this actual relationship, this person may want you to know that they are or have been overworking. Doesn't mean that they do not love you or they don't want to spend quality time, physical time with you. They want you to know that they do find it very important that they do actually spend that time with you. Maybe going away, booking a holiday, because there may have been a few disagreements here with you trying to, or this person trying to attain a certain goal, which meant that they were overworking. They could be at uni, they could be a boss, they could be, there's something here. And this individual wants you to know that, I'm sorry if it felt as though I was turning you away. It's only because I want to achieve this goal for us. I do realize that we do need to spend more time together, getting in touch with each other, away from here, away from home. And even if we stay at home, we make it, we make that time for each other. There does need to be more intimacy where we communicate, or I can display my acts of kindness. I need to come out of this energy. I need to be more inclusive as opposed to exclusive. And I need to, be more open to you. I'm sorry if you felt that you were alone in this. Don't ever think you're alone in this, because you're not. Because, you mean more to me. I do see a future with you, but I'm thinking about our future. This is why I'm working the way I am working. But that doesn't mean that I have to, exclude you. I need to be more inclusive. I need to make you feel special. I don't want to lose what we've got, because what we got is amazing. This is what this person wants you to know. For others of you, strongly this individual, they're reflecting back on how they were when they were with you. They are aware that they didn't make you feel important as they should have. And, there's a huge regret there for some of you. And there's an understanding of, okay, I understand why we broke down, because we wasn't as close as we could have been. Because of my ways, because of me pushing you away. I fear intimacy. That's one of the things I fear. I don't want anyone getting close to me. It's not a personal thing, but I can understand if you want to leave or why you left, because of the way I behaved in that situation. 2 more, please. Channel messages for pile number 3. What does pile number 3's person want to tell pile number 3, please? You want to tell them a lot. Let's see. 1 more card, please. Pile number 3. Okay, I took 2. You are someone that I have never met before. 11. Someone could be born on the 11th. Someone could be born in the 11th month. Okay? Or someone could be born on the 2nd month, or, someone could be born on the 2nd. You are amazing. And this person has never met anyone like you. They are attracted to your vibrance, your free-thinking ways, your individuality. They have never met anyone like you. They know that a person like you is rare, and that's why they are fascinated with you. So this person, if you split up with this individual, holds you dear in their heart. After you, they've never connected with anyone like you. And there's a regret there of, why didn't I let them know? Why did I push this person away? Like, they were like my ultimate. And for some of you, this is like, if you're with this person right now, this person is aware that you are their ultimate person, and they want to try and merge, spending time with you around their work. They realize, or they feel like they've pushed you away because it's been all about work, but they love you dearly. You are their match. You are, connected to their heart in a way whereby they've never connected to anyone like that in a romantic relationship anyway, like that before. You are their dream, and they will never jeopardize this deep soulmate, spiritual, high-level soulmate, I should say, connection that they share with you, because that's what they view it as. And they want to be your everything. 3 and 4, which is 7. This person sees you as their ultimate fantasy. They see you as, I feel like you're part of this person's manifestations, or they always dreamed of meeting someone like you, but they didn't visualize that they'll actually get to have someone like you. It's just like, is this real? Can someone pinch me right now? This is not real. It says this person that you're thinking of wants to be your everything. They want to be a lover to you, a mentor to you. They see you as their muse, someone who inspires them to live out their dreams and visions, someone who also makes them want to change their old ways. 3 and 7, Neptune, Pluto, Sun, Uranus. This is a Sun, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto connection, because I feel like you turn this person on in a way whereby, the way you turn this person on is very life transformative for this individual. So this person may have Scorpio in their chart. Like I said, someone could be born on the 11th month, right? Or someone could be a Pisces, or, there's a Piscean energy here. But with this Neptune, that could be the reason why, with Neptune being there. However, this is a Sun-Uranus connection. And when I think of Sun and Uranus, I think of, Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. So this person may have Aquarius in their chart, or you may have met during a Sun-Uranus transit. Uranus is all about abrupt changes. You may have came into each other's life, suddenly, unexpectedly. You may have met this person in August, July for some of you. And I definitely feel that this is a very exciting and electrifying connection. So you excite this person. They find you very electrifying. They want to be everything to you. You know, they want to have your back. They want you to rely on them. They want to be there for you. They want to be your best friend. They want to be your lover. They want to be, you know, your everything really. And they want you to view them in that same way as well. They realize, and they're sorry if they haven't shown or displayed this quality, but they are very, I'm hearing proud, but they are very, I got the best girlfriend, I got the best boy. They're in that type of like no energy, right? But they want you to know that they are very grateful to have you in their life. You know, you are their dream man or you are their dream woman, and you know, they're sorry if they haven't displayed this to you, you know, but they are a very hard worker. That's something that wants to come through as well. They have got dreams, they have got goals that they want to attain outside of the relationship, but ultimately you're number one and you'll always be number one. And they want to have this life. They want to share whatever they're trying to attain with you. That's why they're doing it. But you need to realize how magical and amazing and beautiful and wonderful you truly are, and what you actually mean to them, because you mean a lot. And for some of you, if you split up with this person, some of you, it could be two guys, right? This person knows that you've moved on, or this person wants to transform themselves into how they feel that you know what you would like from a relationship. Okay, so this is about this individual wanting to be more spontaneous. This person wanting to be more outgoing, because you may have felt this person was too laid back. It's something around that. This person wants to ignite more intimacy. They want to be more flamboyant, is what I'm hearing. And they want you to know they're not playing games. You know, this person, I feel they may daydream about you as well, whether you're with them or not, whether you've broken up with them, because they've never met anyone like you before, not from the past, not in the present, and they don't even feel in the future. You are the ultimate number one. Part number 3, that was your message. Your person is in love with you. I will speak to you soon. Peace out.